During the pandemic, millions of people have gotten a break on paying their federal student loans. But there's been no relief for millions of others with private student loans who may not realize bankruptcy could be an option.
For folks that have lost their jobs during the pandemic, that are struggling for money, that are just struggling to stay afloat, bankruptcy might be the best option for them, particularly if they're already going to file bankruptcy because of medical debt or credit card debt. Being able to escape these often very high interest rate private student loans is a lifesaver.
The Student Borrower Protection Center just investigated this. It estimates $50 billion in private student loans taken on by more than 2.6 million borrowers is eligible to be discharged in bankruptcy.
Our investigation turned up evidence that for years, big and small companies across the country have been telling borrowers that they're not eligible to discharge their loans in bankruptcy, while also telling their investors that the law actually says you can discharge these in bankruptcy.
Navient, a loan servicer, and a group of 39 state attorneys general recently reached a nearly $2 billion settlement around this and other things. The servicer is denying any wrongdoing. One attorney we talked with has been helping people file bankruptcy with their student loans since 2016, but says only a small number of people are aware of this.
Normally, when we have a client come to us, they're either in default on a student loan or they're making payments and they're just not making any headway. So the people who this wouldn't be for is people who can easily afford their loans. Most of our clients cannot afford their loans. They're another mortgage payment, basically.
Her clients range from their 30s to their 60s. Most have student loans with high interest rates from the mid-2000s.
We had a client who owed around $130,000. And so when she first came to me, she was paying $1,300 a month and it was interest only. So she realized this is a forever debt. She's not making a dent in it. It's never going away. So we reopened an older bankruptcy and we ended up settling out for $24,000. So that was less than around 22 cents on the dollar. Her payment's very, very low.
She says one of the biggest concerns for the people she works with is how a co-borrower on the student loan will be affected. It can be worked out in the settlement that the servicer won't go after that person. The Student Borrower Protection Center is pushing for more action from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to hold the loan industry accountable for its policies around bankruptcy rights. The agency says it's looking into this.